Where you live, your front hall is probably full of coats and scarves now. No problem if you have a closet, but what if you don't? Joining us now with some solutions, Tamara Robbins Griffith. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
I'm in this situation,
Yes.
although we don't have an open plan house. So
Okay.
if you do,
Yes.
you're literally walking into the house and you're in the house. There's no entryway.
The entryway of your home is really important for a lot of reasons, but from a decorative point of view, it's kind of setting the tone, telling your guests like who you are, and then more importantly, from a functional standpoint, it's one of the busiest parts of the house. Has to be organized, and you really need to have a place for everything. So we're going to talk about how to do that when it is that open concept space and you don't really have a distinctive area.
So you're at my front door right now.
I've just come in.
Ding dong.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hi. So you've created a space that's an entryway, and how did you do that?
Okay, so a few things about creating that zone. Like, one, we chose a bold color to do a focal wall, so that's a really easy thing to do.
Yep.
With paint to, again, just make it feel like this is the entryway. And then, obviously, we've also helped to create that zone with this bench. Now, it's a great place to sit down, put on your shoes, or even like drop your purse right when you come in, but it's nice enough to be part of the living room, and because it's, you know, open on both sides, you can face either way, depending on what you're doing. If you're entertaining, and it's an easy piece too to shift around.
Smartest use of a bench ever.
There you go.
It's great because you've created a hallway, and that's sort of what you want. You've got traffic going in. You need a place for your coats, for your mittens, for your scarves, for your shoes. Where are you putting everything?
Absolutely. So we'll get to that in a moment. I think it's really important that we've used multiple rugs here as well. They're really helping to create those zones. So we have a larger rug, that's the living room rug. We have a smaller rug that's creating this pathway. You'll notice they're not matching. That's okay. We have a small pattern, we have a large pattern, and they're harmonious and complementary. They work together. We also have a little coir doormat, so you can really give your feet a good wipe when you come in. And then even when you get onto this patterned rug, still near the front door, the pattern will hide dirt well, if that is the case.
Yeah, that better not be your most precious rug at the front door.
Well, no.
Don't do that to yourself.
And you know what? These rugs are both really affordable, so you can really get like 2 rugs for what you'd spend on one somewhere else.
Good stuff.
Also, we have now, when it comes to furniture and storage, we're talking about, it's kind of an easy temptation to go for these functional pieces of storage furniture that do one for your shoes, one for this, one for that. Instead of a lot of smaller pieces cluttering up the front hall, we've said, what can our space accommodate? And let's go as big as we can. I'm sure you've heard that before as it relates to a sofa. It's like, what can I fit in here? Because now yours doesn't have to be this big. We have closed storage to hide a multitude of sins, and we have a ton of surface on top to store things. So in terms of storage, now we want to create little mini zones on top of this big sort of landing strip, right? So that it's not just like everything goes there, but you've got, you know, a little tray for keys or change, magazine, industrial magazine folders are great for catalogs and or mail. You have an open little basket on top that's good for kind of the daily, I guess the daily junk, but the important thing being
sunglasses.
like, you empty it at the end of the day. You try not to let that turn into like a junk pile. Okay,
you empty it at the end of the day.
Once a week.
That's the place my bills would go to die.
Oh dear. Okay, well, you know, this is not really that kind of segment, but you could have like bills go here and then you like deal with them.
And then open them up. And pay them.
And pay them.
Pay them.
That's a good one.
This is really nice because it's actually closed storage, right?
Again.
You've got beautiful boxes there. You can hide everything.
And
the bobby pins and the hair elastics that we always have at the front of our door.
And the sunglasses that you don't want to get smushed at the bottom of your basket. So again, good for that. Also, we want to use the wall space. We have a cute little coat rack here hung low for kids, right? Or you can use it for a shopping bag or a dog leash.
That's good.
The kids have their own basket because you want that to be easy and actionable for them. Take off your hats and mitts, put it right there. But then, you know, you can have a lot more on the inside. On shelves in a cabinet like this, you don't think of it as a shoe cabinet. You could do shoes. You can have big baskets, you know, for other things. And then even love mirror for that last minute selfie check before you're going out the door. And I like that it has an additional shelf just somewhere quick to drop something so it's not getting on the floor.
Very cool. You've got your lighting here and everything else you need.
Music too.
And music. So you've really demarcated
really,
the space, which is awesome. You've got everything you need.